everybody, it's craft chat time, and we got some fun things to do today. We have a peek at the vault. Oh, I've got so many things to show you. I don't know if I can show them to you all in one video, but I found some interesting things in the ephemera I just want to show you. Today is the last, I believe this is going to air, yes, it should air on Friday, September 30th, 2022. That means it's the very last day for the free gift with purchase. If you buy a FUNDLE, you're going to get a free digital, where is it? A free digikit. These have Victorian pictures in them. There are 5 pages. And so this is your last chance to get this one. This one is called Fantastical Victorian Times, and it will never be available for sale in my Etsy shop. The grand takeaway. Last day to hear me mumble about this. And we carry on. Okay, so there are 5 pages printed on lightweight cardstock. There you go. Da-da-da. All right, and we're going to do Scrappy contest winner. And we're going to make some more altered paper clips so that you can have something to watch while I babble. I'm going to answer your crafty questions, and I think that's everything. Okay, so let's get started. Wait, I got to move my chair out. Where's Sunny? Sunny is in position. All right, we are good to go. Alrighty, so let's just jump into the first question. Let's see what. Okay, excuse me. All right. Oh, also, I'm recording this before the hurricane. I'm not leaving. So I'm staying put. Got pretty good stuff here as far as we're not in a flood zone. Got 40 cases of water, lots of food. I have 2 generators, gas. The truck is full. I'm okay. If you never hear from me again, maybe I wasn't okay. Also, I might lose power. I might lose internet. So I'm trying to do a few videos ahead, so you may still see videos come through. I'm going to try and upload them now so they go on the regular scheduled days. But I will try and put a text in. I'll put a comment in there or something in the community tab on my channel so everybody knows I'm okay. So I don't want you to worry. Everything's going to be fine. This is not our first rodeo. We've been through this before. So there we go. And everybody else, please stay safe. There we go. All right. Back to crafting. Okay, where do we go when we need a little relaxation? Back to the papers. Okay. So Don Drzansky is referring to the video called Book Cover Idea, Mysterious Junk Journal, Step-by-Step Tutorial. Okay, she said, this looks so cool. Does anyone else see the spooky face in the fabric? Very eerie. You know, I'm trying to put my hands on that right now. It's just a cover. It's floating around here somewhere, and I don't know where it is. I know it's in this room. It has not left this room. Which, is it that? Is it there? No. Shows you the state of affairs of things around here. Okay. Let me show you a couple cool things that we found. Just in the, you know, regular part of the old Paper Outpost life here. Getting old things. What is this? This is a very old book. It is a, if you're familiar, it's a German, I believe he's a German philosopher, I believe. Goethe, if that's correct. You kind of have to say it like you toss it out of your throat and like you're spitting out a piece of gum, like Goethe. Yeah, like that. Okay. That's how I've heard it said. Okay, so just opening this up. So this book is 1828. And what I thought was really cool about this book is how they put it together. Now, what I want to show you is that a lot of the pages, they're not even. They're not cut even. Look at this little shorty page. And this is the way they made books back then. And I'm thinking it's because those might have been end pieces. Here's some long ones, long ones. Long ones not the same length as the others. Paper was at a premium. It was very precious. And you just used what you had. You just typeset all that. Probably somebody sat there and put every letter of every word down. And then somebody came along and, you know, did that. And then put another sheet in and did that. And hopefully... see, look at the shorty pages that are in here. Look at that. I mean, that looks like a journal I made. You know what I mean? So I just want you to know that that look was very popular back in the early 1800s. Yes, pages of different widths, lengths, heights. The heights seem to be comparable, but the widths, you know, it's a little shaky. And These aren't, why do I sound like I'm yelling all the time? I don't know why. I'm sorry. I apologize for yelling. Deckled edges, you know? I mean, not perfectly straight edges, and that's the way it was. Text off center. I mean, wherever it landed, you know, and just cut the paper and get the book made and get it out there. That's the way it went. And here are your flyleaf pages. Not fly paper. And your end pages. Just very interesting. I don't know if those are supposed to be together or not, but we'll just leave them as is. Little book cover. And apparently they used to use old papers laying around to glue their spines together with some, if you can see that in there, there's that magic weaved fabric that they used. Very thin. It's like a cheesecloth, actually. Just like a cheesecloth in there to bind their spines. Let's see, this book, it does not really sit flat because the spine is glued. Yeah, don't make me a liar. The spine is totally glued to the back. Yeah. And see how you can see how many, see how it's thick, 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 thin, thin, thick, thin, thick, thin, thick. That's how many of these are different lengths. Anyway, I just got a big kick out of that. I wanted to show you because I thought it was interesting. Always fascinating how they used to make books back in the day. What else did I want to show you? Okay. Not that, not that, not that. Oh yeah, just some fun things. Dress for Sally. Sally was such a common name, or a popular name, I would say, back in the day. And this was from the Saturday Evening Post, and this just goes through a story. But I got a kick out of it because it says Dress for Sally. And you know how I adore Sally's. I love that name, actually. And I just thought that was fun. But there are some kind of funny things that I came across. Here's one. I don't know, to me, this is not the most appetizing ad, but apparently hot dogs and wieners were very popular back then. Skinless is the word for tender in Franks and wieners. Yeah, there you go. And there's just like wieners floating through the sky. Yum, yum, yum. You know how it goes. Have you served bologna lately? Yeah, I know, right? It's kind of funny. I don't know. Here's a good one. After you have a bunch of your weenies, you're going to have some of this. Phillips does more than lazy laxatives. That's right. Phillips gets the job done. Yeah. Okay. And then we have a classic, this is some famous model, pretty Luann Sims, star of TV and stage, Columbia recording artist with her daughter Cindy. Hello, Luann. I never make my beds. No, because you're a rich actress and you don't have to make your beds. No, she says, please don't get me wrong about those beds. The way I do it, ha, ha, ha. The way I do it is they're never really unmade. Now this is something. Pacific contour sheets fit so snug. Just a pat to the bottom sheet and a tug through the top and the bed is tidy. Believe me, with my TV schedule and a new baby to care for, I appreciate every minute of Pacific contour sheets that they save me time. Okay, yeah. First of all, I'll bet you don't make your own beds anyway. And second of all, do you ever remember, or never remember, have you ever been in a bed where the sheets are tucked too tight? You know, where you get in and you're like laying on your back, but your front feet are like pushed down so far into that wedge where the sheet goes off the edge and you can't, like, your feet can't breathe. So you like start to kick and you like pull it out. It like drives you crazy because you feel like you can't get out or something. Yeah. Okay. So much for too tight sheets. No. All right. Here's a lovely one. I love this. You know how they used to advertise for magazines or cigarette ads back then when you could do that. Why did you change to camel, Maureen? Oh, because not one single case of throat irritation due to smoking. Yeah, how about that? Smoking camels. Not one case. Nope, no throat irritation here. No problem at all. Just smoke, smoke, smoke. Okay, there you go. I thought that was funny. Now, everybody, do you remember Reynolds wrap? Reynolds aluminum wrap? I thought this was interesting because all the marketing here was done towards the war. So they have pictures of Reynolds wrap. Yep. To protect the supplies that protect us. And, you know, you can just imagine back then that, you know, aluminum foil or tin wrap or tin foil, which is what we called it in Canada, was pretty pretty fancy stuff. So you always grabbed your Reynolds wrap and you wrapped everything, and you could never identify anything anymore because it was always in silver. Okay, so here's one last great picture because you can never, ever get enough of this. Yeah, doesn't that look appetizing? No, I agree. It looks pretty nasty. Tomato catsup, pineapple vinegar. The only catsup, I know it's ketchup. The only catsup, and can we just get something straight in the world? Ketchup is tomato jam. All right, let's call it what it is. It's tomato jam. Yeah, okay. Pineapple vinegar. Yeah. Have no idea what that meant. But I just thought, just so funny, Okay, let's get these little things in here. And let's answer another one of your crafty questions. Let's see. Oh, this one got some comments under it. Let's see. Oh, wait, this is one of those. This is, I haven't pre-read it now, I'm worried. Wait a minute. I think it's one of those. Yeah, I'm going to remove that one because it's one of those. It looks like a comment, but it's not really. It's somebody advertising cryptocurrency or something. Okay, so the next one looks like a real one. Carolyn Adams asks on the Junk Journal Craft Chat from last week. She says, "Thanks, ma'am. It's always a joy to see your videos. I'm a little jealous when you talk about all the great things you find at thrift stores. There are none in close driving distance to me. Do you have any other suggestions for places to get interesting and fun supplies?" If you don't have anything in driving distance, I would definitely default to garage sales, yard sales, estate sales, because probably you have some of those on the weekend somewhere in your locale. There's always somebody moving, somebody passes away, something whatever it is, stuff needs to be redistributed to the universe. So I would check out your local church bazaars, flea markets, things like that. And then if you're unable to find things locally, and also ask your friends and family, because they've got hordes of stuff. Who are we kidding? We know it's there. We've seen it. It's evidentiary. It's out there. It lives in their closets, their attics, their basements. Maybe say, hey, I'm super happy to take some of that stuff off your hands. The stuff you don't need, like that paper stuff, it just gets in your way. It's going to get moldy over time. It attracts bugs. You just tell them all the reasons why they don't want paper. And they're going to look at you and say, I'm sorry, I've just learned about junk journal making and I need every piece of paper that I have. Or they're going to say, it's probably time and I don't really feel like dragging everything out for a garage sale or a yard sale. So yeah, let's go through my basement, and you know what? If we have any old stuff there that you want, you can have it. Yeah. Okay, so the next thing is excuse me. Go online. I mean, that's the great thing about the power of the online today. It can come to you. You have Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist, which are Craigslist. I mean, you can buy stuff from anywhere on Craigslist and have it shipped to you. You can buy stuff locally and go get it. Be careful if you go get it. Use all safety precautions necessary. And then there's those two are good. I have found some very good connections on Facebook Marketplace where I've connected with some people, and they're bigger buyers. Like they go into the hoarder house or the house that's being sold, and they buy, or the storage, any of the storage facilities, and they buy the units, storage wars, stuff like that. And they want to move big bulk stuff. So if you can get connected with those people, if you want to buy big bulks, can't say it, big bulk stuff. That's a good connection to make. And once they know you and once they know what you're looking for, send them a little email or a little text. I'm looking for old pictures. I'm looking for old paper. I'm looking for old music pages. I'm looking, for old ephemera. I'm looking for whatever. And they're going to put that in their little circuit, their brain, their thing, because they want to move their stuff too. And sometimes you can get a better deal buying in bulk. I mean, that's how I'm able to do the FUNDLEs, is I have to buy in bulk in order to get the price down so that it's still a good deal for you and for me. So that is the way to do that if you want to sell those things. But if you just want some things to make a junk journal here and there, try eBay, try Etsy. I mean, a lot of people sell old ephemera, and you can specifically find pieces that you like. Like maybe I want to buy 5 old letters or 5 old postcards or something like that, you know. I think I've been doing enough babbling, right? Yes, let's answer another question. Okay, Vicky Green asks, where do you buy the Stabilo pencils? I buy them online at Amazon, and I have a link in my Amazon shop for them. But you can buy them a lot of places. I'm sure you can buy them on eBay too. And I don't know if they sell them in Hobby Lobby and Michael's, but you could try. But basically, it is a water-soluble graphite pencil, and it just allows you to draw the line and then run a little water across it, like maybe on a Q-tip or on your finger, and then it just blossoms this black, smudgy, grungy sort of look. Great for outlining focal pieces and things like that. And if you've never seen one, do I have one? I'm sure. I am sure. Oh, there's mine, yes. This is the one I buy. Stabilo 804, what's that, 6? I think it's 8046. Yeah. See how the end is soft? Yeah, it's a very soft pencil. Okay, that is spit. But it dissolves in water. Yeah, that was attractive, Pam. Thank you. Okay, moving right along. Okay. Next question we have is Sarah Bryant. We look forward to chatting every Friday. You are so lucky. Your husband understands your crafting spirit. Is it ever hard to balance personal and business life? You are probably the busiest person I've ever seen. Huh. Yes. But what you got to do is figure out what works, like figure out what you want to do. Do you want to make journals? Do you want to sell journals? And then if you're going to sell journals, you have to learn how to market them. And then you try a bunch of things, and then you start learning what actually works with those different marketing ideas, and then you hone down to the ones that actually produce. And then you spend the rest of your time while you're making stuff learning more about the stuff you don't know about. Yes, it takes a lot of learning, trying new things, letting go of what's not working, learning, I'm not very good at this, learning how to delegate to other people. I need to learn how to do that better. And also batch making. Batch making can save you. If you learn how to mass make or batch make, it takes much less time to go get a pile of paper once, set it down, and do something with it over and over and over again, where you're not getting up every time to go get one paper. You're sitting down, you make 10, scrunch them up, put them aside. Maybe if you want to turn it into a business, maybe you don't make 10, maybe you make 50. Yeah, and then you got them. If you're just an individual junk journal maker, maybe you make 1, maybe you make 2, maybe you make 3, or maybe you make them neutral, so that when it comes time to making your next journal, you already have a little base of a pocket or something, and all you need to do is put some little items on it, like some daisies or handmade items, or somebody gave me that. That's so cute. Thank you. And clusters, whatever it is, and then you can stylize it to the journal you're making. So that really helps with time. I know sometimes it seems like a lot, and maybe it is, but it's really not that bad. I mean, I still have time to breathe and enjoy my dog and go for walks and that kind of stuff. So it's okay. It's okay. And let's make something here. Okay, where is my... Nope, can't find it. There it is. That's what we need. These just come in really handy for... And you can buy these online on eBay and stuff, a big roll of them for next to nothing. And I think they sell them also. If you want a vintage one, you probably get it online. If you want just one to work with, it doesn't really matter if it's old or not. You can buy them at Walmart and stuff like that, or online anywhere. They sell rolls of tickets in Staples and any office supply store, things like that. I like to put the little loop on the inside. Am I doing this right? I think so. I would do it probably completely wrong. Oh yeah, I was going to put it over here. Yeah, that's just Fabrifix, clear silicone glue, fabric to fabric, paper to paper. And I love these. These are so pretty. I just want to stick that on there. Are you going to stick or are you going to come off? No, it's actually going to stay. I just think that's so darn cute. Okay, we'll put you over there. Got one done. Hey, we're smoking. All right, next question. Whoops, no, not a dumb. Okay, all right, here we go. We did that one. Carry on. Janet Gunter asks 12 hours ago, on the video, 4 simple ideas with big impact for your junk journal. She said, coincidence? Synchronicity? Who knows? I came home today with a new interlocking alphabet stamp set. Got out the inks and some scrap paper after supper, settled in with my iPad to craft and watch your latest video, and there you were, playing with words too. I have planned to just stamp out the words, but you've given me so much more inspiration. Oh, thank you, Janet. Yeah, words are fun. I mean, if you don't know what to do with yourself, just go play with some words, make words, write words, type them onto a Word document in a computer, try out some different pretty fonts, like type a row and then copy and paste that row beside the other one. Then you can easily move these things across. It's kind of hard when you have to tab, skip the tab. Go copy, paste, and that kind of thing. And you can have a lot of fun at it. And you can pick the words you want, we all have different word wants and needs. I know. I hope you're hearing all this. Are you hearing all this? Okay, here we go. So right now, storm-wise, we got a big fat nothing right here. I mean, the picture on the TV looks like, oh my God. But nothing. It's not raining. It's cloudy, but there's no wind. Not even wind. But I know you're saying, but it's coming, Pam, it's coming. I know. And like I said, if you never hear from me again, you know what happened. But I think we're going to be okay. And let's do another one. That was fun. All right, where are we? All right. Let's do that. We got Janet covered. Let's go to Penny Rose Journals. This is also for 4 simple ideas with big impact for your junk journal video. She says, I think you have it worked out, Pam. You craft, you chat, you play, and collect papers. Not to mention a plethora of loving companions. What's not to love? Clearly you've worked out what you love and just went for it. Interesting. Let's talk about what you love. Do what you love. Yeah, okay. Let's be serious about that. When you do what you love and you turn it into a business, it can become no longer what you love, because you end up becoming a factory if you start to keep thinking, if you keep thinking, okay, what can I do next? How can I market more? How can I do this? And it can run away on you. It definitely can. So what I would say is, if you're going to do what you love as a business, be prepared not to love it at some point. And do I not love it at some point? No, I love the junk journal making. There's stuff I don't love. You know what I mean? Like there's all that I'm not the biggest social media person. I'm sure if you've noticed, my social media presence is kind of embarrassing, pretty bad, not so good, kind of lousy actually. And because I'm not very good at it. And but I know it is important to get it out there. So I do try, and I have found like little ways to make posting things on other social media sites easier. It's not always the best. It's not always the prettiest. It just is. And they're fishing lines in the water and hopefully exposing new people to junk journals and how to make books. I mean, that's my thing. I think I would love everybody to make a book at least once in their life. And they can decide whether it's something for them or not. But boy, I've been hearing from you guys, like a lot of the new people who are just discovering this, and they are so excited. It has just changed their world. And I know that feeling because that was me, where everything became a junk journal supply. I was just looking at everything with those eyes, and that was fun. I mean, this like all the other stuff in life, but this was a nice, happy place of creation, discovery, and excitement, because we got to use all those other skills we had with all those other crafts that we have tried along the way, and you could just about put them all into a junk journal. Look at that. We're going to make a giant one. There's a big one. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty, right? And yeah, so there we go. All right, let me roll on down here and see what the next question is. Willy Cat says, Pam, thank you for verifying that my obsession for keeping things like cool paper, even if it's part of junk mail, is all normal. Can you come and explain it to my husband? I haven't quite figured that out, how to explain that to my husband either. Yes. The potential in everything. Yep. It's a double-edged sword. Yes. Oh, the joy and oh, the clutter. It's a never-ending, never-stopping. Stuff needs to keep moving. That's what I would say. And somebody made a good point. when they saw my how I actually make my FUNDLEs video, and they said thank you for showing that, and you know, I was expressing concerns of showing what it actually looked like because it looks like a hoard to me, and somebody said, you know, as long as you keep it moving, it's not a hoard. It's when it sits there and doesn't move and the energy around it becomes stagnant, that's a hoard. And I thought, you know what? Thank you. I can totally live with that because it does keep moving. I do keep looking for new stuff. I know. And, but I also make sure that it flows out to the universe so that people who have never touched old papers before have an opportunity to do that. I remember when I first was able to experience old papers. And now my caveat with that is it's not necessary to have old papers to make junk journals with. Absolutely not. It's just a style that I like. And it gives me something fun to look out for and collect and that kind of stuff. But there's a lot of junk journal makers who just make it with new stuff and they come out beautiful and they're themed or not themed, but they're gorgeous and they're not, there's no right or wrong way to do this. You don't have to have old stuff. That's what I'm trying to say. That's just something that I got hooked on. Because I think it's kind of fun, and I'm having more appreciation for history and the old ways and the old days, and I like to kind of see how people did it back then. You know what I mean? And you know, I do what makes your heart sing. Yes, that is my best advice. Okay, let's put something in here. All right, we're just going to do a couple more of these, and so I showed you that stuff. What else? Was there anything else? Oh, there was another lady's picture around here. Another one of those sassy lady pictures I wanted to show you. You know, when I put stuff away, who knows where it goes, but when it crops up again, I'll show you. Yeah, I'll show you. That was kind of cool. All right. And these are like just little playful things. You know, I mean, these are like, you know, what is that? Nobody knows. They're not really anything but an altered paper clip, which is a momentary blip of fun. And you can just, it's hard to do it wrong. Just sort of do it, like sit there with your paper clips and just make a bunch of these. Make them out of anything. Magazine paper, doesn't matter. These are just some old digikits I have sitting here. I just thought, well, today is your day. You are going to be turned into paper clips. Altered paper clips. These are very handy to, and I have to not assume you guys know what I use things for because that's a big thing, especially when somebody's coming in new. And what I would use these things for would be to clip things onto a page in my junk journal. Maybe something that I want to keep as a removable. Maybe it's a piece of ephemera that I don't want to destroy or alter, but I just want to have a way to put it in there without putting it on a pocket or something like that. Yeah, it just gives you that little extra grab on a page. All right, there we go. Yeah, see how they clip? That's how they clip on. Yeah. Okay, so next question. Where are we time-wise? Oh, you know what it's time for? It's time for the Scrappy Contest giveaway. All right, hang on. Let me go over to click over onto that YouTube random comment picker. Okay, so if you want to enter, I'm doing these on Fridays now. I don't know how long I will do them, but right now I am doing them. So if you put a comment on today's video, any comment, and then next week, I will use the YouTube random comment picker, which we all watch together, which is kind of fun. You get to see these names fly by and everything, and maybe yours will be the winner. And your odds are way better than winning the lottery, I can tell you that, because this week's, there are 500, or last week's, there were 533 comments. So, you know, if you put a comment in, you can put more than one comment. I'm just saying, it's okay. We're trying to do as few rules here as possible. So it's fun for everybody. And so if you put a comment in today's video, then next Friday, that's the pool I'll pick from. So that's all you do. And then if you win, you let me know by the following Thursday. In other words, you have 6 days to let me know that you won the Scrappy contest and give me a mailing address, and I will mail your Scrappy package to you. The prize is my scraps. I think I have interesting scraps. And somebody said it's always more fun to go through somebody else's scraps. So I'll pull together my current scraps from the week and whoosh, they go off in the mail to you. That's how it works. Okay, so here we go. Hold on. Hope I don't accidentally turn this up. Okay, hold on. Okay, here we're going over here. And ready? 1, 2, 3, go! Oh, look at the names, look at the names, look at the names. Are you there? Are you there? Are you there? There! Kathy Woods, congratulations. Way to go. You know what to do, Kathy? Shoot me an email at pam@thepaperoutpost.com and let me know you won. Okay, we're back over here. All right, so I'm just going to show you the little guys we made today, and then I think Mr. Snuffleupagus might have something to say, being the last day of September and all, and we're hoping we made it through the storm, and all is well. I'm thinking it will be. And, okay, there we go. That's what we made, and Sunbun, do you have something to say?
Yes, I have something to say. Here I come. Okay. Yep, very sleepy today. Very sleepy.
Okay. Do you want to remind them about something?
This is your last chance, everybody. Today, free gift with purchase of a FUNDLE. You get a 5-page digikit full of Victorian images. Today or never again will you get this one. It's very special. It's going to poof into snacks. Poof! It's going to disappear into the wind.
Okay, I think they got it. They've only been hearing about it every day in September, I know.
I know.
Okay, all right, we're doing our best. So anything you'd like to report?
Well, I might have a little something, yes. We had some visitors this weekend, and I got to meet Anna, and I got to meet Isabel, and I got to meet Emma, and they were all wonderful. I think they're all family. Is that what you said, Mom?
Snacks.
Family? Yeah. Okay, so they're family. Yeah, and they came, and I got snacks. Mom didn't know I got some snacks, so I got extra snacks from Emma and from Isabel and from Anna too.
Yep. Yes, you did. Yeah, yeah. Okay, and was it nice?
Yeah.
Okay, did you snuggle with them all?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. All right. Well, maybe if they had a good time, maybe they'll come back.
Yeah, that would be really nice. We'd like that. Thanks, everybody. Happy crafting. What's on my nose? Nothing. Okay. Love y'all. Bye.
Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you, son. We always appreciate your tidbits. And so there you have it, folks. If you don't know, welcome everybody who's new. Thanks for everybody who's been around. And thank you very much for your FUNDLE purchases this month. That has truly been appreciated, and I hope you're all having fun out there with your papers and going through them and discovering all sorts of fun things. Great for historians and collectors and things like that. There's all sorts of fun things to discover. And if you don't know, I have a free monthly emailed newsletter. You get a free digital image emailed to you every month, along with a checklist of junk journal supplies, a note from the bookmaker which explains what a junk journal is and how to use it, and page list of ideas. Hey, lots of fun things in there, as well as updates from me and junk journal tips. My videos come out Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. I have an Etsy shop where you can find journals and bundles when they're ready. I might do videos on social media fanfare. I might just slip stuff in there. So take a peek every once in a while. You just never know. I also sell digikits, which are also known as printables. Basically, they're computer files that you purchase, and they're themed. So if you like birds or Victorian or celestial or dragonflies or butterflies or sewing notions or whatever it is, I think I have over like close to 180 now different themes you can pick from. There's 5 pages in each. They're a JPEG file format, and I put them in the highest resolution that I can get. And you can go ahead and purchase any of those, and those are always saved for you in your Etsy account. I recommend purchasing them with your Etsy account and not as a guest, because it's just going to be easier for you to find them again in your Etsy account under your purchases. But they're available for you once your purchase goes through. They're available immediately. You can print them out at home. If you don't want to print them out yourself, I do have a print and mail service, and that is where you give me the name of 10 digikits. You purchase the print and mail service option only. It's a 1 flat fee. It includes shipping. And I ship that out to you. You send me the list of 10 digikit names that you want. I only need the first 2 to 3 words of the name. And you can send that to me in Etsy message, or you can also email me at pam@thepaperoutpost.com. You don't need to purchase every individual digikit as well. And those come on premium lightweight cardstock, and you get basically 50 pages printed for that price. And then I have a merchandise shop. Hey, if you are looking for gifts maybe this time of year and you know a friend, a family member, or a crafter, maybe you would like a mug or a t-shirt or a sweatshirt or a zipped hoodie. I have a couple phrases on there that I have items with. Create with reckless abandon. If you like that phrase, you can find that on some fun items. And also, everything is a craft supply until proven otherwise. There you go. So have a lot of fun with that. You can find me on Pinterest, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Facebook. And also, most of all, remember that fun can be simple. And create with reckless abandon, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.